Guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Alexis here again, and this is her diary. Guys, if you know that you haven't subscribed to my channel, please ensure to click on the subscribe button down below, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Please do ensure to comment below if you feel the need to. So today's video, guys, let's talk about how to turn a toxic relationship into a healthy one. Now, I know most persons are going to throw stones and be like, what, are you serious? Can we actually turn a toxic relationship into a healthy one, or why do we even need to? Now, here's why you need to. Just like you have people who have mental issues, they take them to a psychiatric home and they get rehabilitated, and also we have people who have mental health issues and then you give them to professionals and they become mentally stable. That's just how it is. How also you can turn your toxic relationship into a healthy one. That if you really want to, in fact, it's not necessary. It's just something that we want to try if it's going to work out. So guys, let's get straight into this video. So guys, let's talk about communication. In as much as communication is very key and everybody emphasizes on you guys need to communicate, you guys need to talk about it. Now, we also forget that we all have different communication styles. Yes, we have different communication styles. Let's say I'm a peacemaker. I'm someone who doesn't really like trouble. If you offend me, I'll really quickly apologize to you, despite the fact that you're the one who offended me, despite the fact that you're the one who is at fault. I'll just want to apologize to you so that peace can reign and everybody can be in peace. And you, on the other hand, is someone that thinks that we need to really get into a really good argument or debate or discussion before it can be over. It's not just to apologize. Apology is not enough. You really want us to sit down, have a good debate, talk about it, and then before we can sort it out. While for me, I feel like no, there's no point having a debate. Let's just apologize and get over it. So that's two different styles of communication. One person might want it peacefully, the other person might not want it peacefully. Regardless, both of them want the same thing, which is for everything to be okay. But we just want it in different ways. We want it to happen in different ways. In as much as we have to talk about certain things, I need to understand how you like to talk about these things, and also you need to know how I like to talk about them. So, for example, if I've been going on and on and on talking about it in this particular way, meanwhile, that's not the way I like to talk about things. For example, you coming to apologize to me or you expecting me to say sorry to you every time is really not my thing. I like us to talk about it so hard, and then we get to know if, you understand what I'm trying to say. We just talk about it, and there's no point actually saying sorry, because sorry might not really change anything. You still repeat the same thing over and over again. So I might be that kind of person, and you might be someone who feels like, oh, just saying sorry is okay, it's going to change everything. Do you get? So we're having different styles of communication. So I think if you begin to understand how your partner likes to communicate, how they like to be talked to, or how they like to talk to you, and how they like being talked to, it's going to go a long way in helping, changing your toxic relationship into a very healthy one. Understanding their communication styles and trying to adapt their style of communication and work towards communicating to them in that particular way, it helps a lot. So the next thing I'm going to be pointing out on this table is the fact that both parties must be willing to learn and must be willing to come together as a team. Now, in life, it's not just about where we've been, where we are now. It's about what we want to be. If both of you are really willing and ready to, change and adjust certain things, then the relationship can become healthy again. It doesn't have to be one person all the time. Now, here's what I'm saying. I'm saying that in life, change is constant. You can't tell me where you are today is where you're going to be seen tomorrow. You can't tell me that the places you like to be today might be the places you like to be tomorrow. There are food you eat that might not appeal to you tomorrow. You don't want to eat them anymore. Maybe just doctor's prescription, or maybe you just feel like you just don't like them again. There are clothes you wear that you wear today, you don't want to wear them tomorrow. So we evolve. The world as a whole is evolving. We humans also evolve, and change is one of the constant things that is in life. So you both must be ready to change. You both must be ready to accept your changes, and you both must be ready to work towards it. So it has to be willingness. Now, the emphasis here is willingness. You both realize that your relationship is becoming toxic or is toxic already. Remember, every day is a new beginning. Every day is a new dawn and a new opportunity for something new. So there is never an age for getting to know something new or learning new thing. There's no limitation to, knowing something new and adapting to something new. So it has to be a team effort. It doesn't have to be one person alone. So both parties must be ready to work things out. That's another way to change a relationship from a toxic one to a healthy one. Another thing is, if let's say both parties are not willing to change, if one party is actually willing to change in that relationship, it will affect the other party, except if they are not meant to be, except if they are not meant to be connected, because a change in one would definitely affect a change in another. If both parties are together, if there's a change, if I start experiencing change, or I begin to show some changes, it will definitely affect you that is in that relationship with me. It's either it affects you positively or it affects you negatively, and it's either you accept it or you don't accept it. So, but particularly if one person accepts change, or let's say both parties, the relationship is toxic, and then one person realizes that, oh, I need to make this relationship healthy. By the time you realize or want to make it healthy, then it might rub off on the other party, and then automatically the relationship might work out, except if your village people say no, this is not the person. Okay, so moving on. In a toxic relationship, there are certain exchanges that are not healthy. Yeah, that's why it's a toxic relationship. For example, when you put all your eggs in one basket, by that I mean when you allow your happiness, to revolve around that person alone, then your relationship might not be healthy anytime soon. Okay, what I'm trying to say is, if joy, love, peace, happiness is dependent on that person alone, then there's a problem. You have families, you have friends, you have hobbies, you have a job, you have a career, you have passion, there are certain things that you do as a person that makes you happy. If you neglect all of these things and your happiness is just only dependent on that person, then that relationship might not be healthy anytime soon. Okay, why I'm saying this is that if, for example, your relationship is being toxic and you want to make it healthy, there are certain exchanges that are necessary. Rather than arguing all the time, or trying to find fault in your partner, or just trying to be, overwhelmed with being depressed or frustrated with the relationship, you could take out some time to go check out your hobbies, or check out or do certain things that are passionate to you, and then it will help you as an individual. It will make you healthy, and then being healthy as a person, you will take it to your relationship, and then it will rub off on your relationship. Because if you soak yourself into that depressing mood all the time, or into that unhealthy relationship all the time, there is no way that relationship is going to be healthy, because you don't think of anything else that can bring you happiness aside that relationship. So by the time you go back to your old love, which is your passion, your job, your career, things that makes you happy as a person. So guys, this is all for today. But regardless, if you feel like you can't go through this whole process, and you feel like this whole process ain't working for you, or it's not working for you, it's not going to work for you, you might as well just find what works for you, actually. Because sometimes we don't get everything we want in a relationship. I just came here to just rant a little bit and tell you guys that are you guys thinking the way I'm thinking? Do you guys think what I think? Like, can a toxic relationship be a healthy one? And then I just figured out that maybe this point actually make a toxic relationship become healthy. Let me know what you think in the comment section, and please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and don't even forget to subscribe to my channel, guys. Please do ensure to subscribe to this channel and be part of the family. More videos coming soon. If there's anything you want me to talk about or you want us to share, please let me know in the comment section. What do you think? Is there anything we should have added? Is there any way that you feel like a toxic relationship can be healthy once again? Or are you part of those people that have given up and say, no, there is no going back? Those people that say, oh, now lie, nothing can be done about it. A toxic person is a toxic person. There's nothing we can do about it. A toxic relationship is a toxic relationship. There's no going back. Well, whichever way, let me know what you think in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for being here.